Welcome to the ad playbook, and this is the first episode where we're going to be breaking down ads online, showing you the step-by-step on things that went well, things that could be improved, so you can continue to run the ads and add these strategies to your advertisements to make them better and to make it be able to attract your own ideal client. So hope you are excited about this. Today, we're really going to be focused on Alex Hormozi's $100 million money model launch and the ads that he dropped for this one. So I'm gonna break down the psychology of one of its ads specifically, and hopefully you take some things away. You see some good things, you see some things that potentially could be improved. I'm gonna give you my best experience on this. I've been in this industry for the last decade, two-time best-selling author, launched 15 online digital courses in the space, and we've been able through our own ads attract over 588 coaching clients, and we have folks that and coaches that we've helped everyone from beginners to multiple 6- and 7-figure clients. And some of the results we've gotten for some of our clients has been 336 leads in 14 days, or 76 leads in 6 days, or we have folks that are getting leads such as 7, 8, 9, 10 new leads a day for minimal ad budgets or as much as they want to spend, right? But either way, our goal is to get you more leads faster and better. And that's really what it comes down to. So today we're going to be looking at that. So let's dive in. All righty. All right. So what we have here is we have Alex Hormozi. At the time that we're doing this training right now, he actually launched his $100 million money models, became a has the most successful book launch of all time when he landed the Guinness World Records. And what we're in this particular ad is as a promotion for school and a promotion for the to watch the $100 million money model video series. So let's take a look.
$297. That's how much it used to cost to do 3 months of school. But at my book launch, we introduced the craziest offer of all time that's only good for the next 5 days.
All right, so let's stop that there right there so far. So first, I think he started off pretty well. Just one is you got music in the background, so I think that's really well. I thought it was a unique hook because he started off with the price, and he started off with over the next 5 days, and he talked about the launch. So potentially this could be assuming that people already know who he is and what this is. Typically how you would want to start an ad is calling out who your direct avatar is, specifically the type of person that you're helping. So right now, if I just came across this and I don't know who he is, and he's talking $297, and for what launches this? So this would be good more for retargeting, but initially you will want to introduce specifically who you're talking to. So if it's somebody who is entrepreneurs, right? I would say entrepreneurs who are looking to start a community and you want to find an affordable way to do it. This is for you. So you would want to have a compelling hook that's very direct to who your ideal client is. So that's the key piece of that. And that would be the change, that update that I'll make to that piece of it. Besides that, everything else is good. I mean, I think some of the branding is good. If you look, he has the school hat on. I think that's good. He has a school shirt on. I think that's compelling. Since he's talking about the launch of the book, looks like he has some of the book that he's displaying there. I think that's pretty compelling.
Which is, instead of $99.
By the way, this is also good that he has the captions on there, right? When you have captions, people are going to be able to read it. Majority of people actually watch videos on mute. When you're scrolling, most people actually have it on mute. It is when it's compelling enough, they take it off mute and then they want to listen to it. So anytime you get a chance to add captions to your videos, that's going to be key as well.
What if we just made it 9? And instead of having it be 14 days for free, what if we 7x that and made it 3 months for free? And so that's exactly what we did in commemoration.
So that's a good So that's a pretty good offer. So another part of running ads is your offer. The offer is what are you giving away in the ad? Sometimes people don't, their cost per lead goes up because the offer isn't compelling enough. But if you change your offer and you test different offers in terms of what you're giving away or what you're selling through the ad, you'll actually get, you'll be able to get more people to sign up for less money. So that would be the so on a basic level, that's what you want. So in this particular ad, he's saying, hey, listen, this is what it normally costs, and then this is what it costs now. So I like the fact that he's making that he's distinguishing the difference between that.
Of my $100 million Money Models launch. And we took all the trainings inside of Money Models and we put it inside of school.
Another good thing is you show B-roll, right? It's showing he's talking about a launch, and then he's actually showing it what it looks like in real time of the launch. So I think that's also another good piece of it.
So that you can use them today. And so this is stuff that I think most people charge thousands of dollars for. It's yours for free, but you got to take action on it within the next 5 days before the deal goes away.
So another thing, right, is scarcity. And it's not really scarcity, it's more urgency. So there's a difference between scarcity and urgency, right? Scarcity is more limiting the quantity of something that you have. Is like, hey, I only have like 5 left. Urgency is, okay, take the action before this thing disappears or this thing expires. So that's really what the difference is between both of those. So adding that scarcity, I think, is good. Even on this page, it looks like, there's a countdown. I think that creates some scarcity. It gives you the overview of what the platform is about. I think that's really good. If I had to give some additional insight on this, I probably, instead of really just having people read it, I would say spend another 20 seconds explaining it so people don't have to go through and read it, because you have different so you have different types of people who consume content differently. And any coaches that's been in this industry for a long time can tell you that people have different preferences of how they want to consume the content. So you have some content where people will and actually I'll come back here for a minute. You'll have some content where people will be interested in reading. So that is some people. You have other types of content where people are more visual and they basically want to see what's going on. And they have other types of content where people they're auditory. They want to be able to listen to what's going on with it. So in this case, I would actually have, even if he's not on video talking and you seeing him, it would be good to at least do a voiceover, and not even necessarily saying it word for word, although he could do that, but at least giving a summary of what school is, because there's still a lot of people that don't know what this platform is. In this case, if you don't know what school is a platform for communities, right? So, so if you think about Facebook groups and how you can create communities within, you have specific Facebook groups. Well, that's similar to what school is, where you can put together communities of your ideal audiences. So people are already on there with their ideal audiences. So I would have had him explain it a little bit more, even for, like I said, 10, 20 seconds, just so people can really understand what school is, right? Because, we have a large coaching community as well. And everybody, all of my clients and other coaches I know are not even 100% familiar with school, or maybe they might have heard it before. So it would have been good to give an overview of what that is. And I don't know the conversion percentages on this yet, but or if they're even going to share it, but I can tell you that if you provide more than one way to consume content, that typically increases the conversions on it. And that's pretty much it. In regards to the caption, you pretty much want to match the caption to what the video is saying. So He started off with basically the same thing. I would have still did the call out in the first, hey, entrepreneurs, hey, whoever the community is for. I think is majority entrepreneurs, but you may not necessarily need to be one. So whatever their normal call out is, I'm just giving an example. I would do that. He's talking about what's new. So again, this is assuming somebody already knows. Now, okay, so here he kind of gets to it, right? Running an online business usually takes 10 different tools. There we go. So this would have been good to add to the video. And I would take this sentence right here. I will move it up. Instead of going straight to what's new, I will move that and put that as the second paragraph. And then the proof is good. I will probably, because in this video, he also doesn't mention the proof. And that's another thing too. In your ads, you want to give proof. Why is somebody credible to listen to you? If you don't give that to them, then that's automatically making that's what they're thinking, and your conversion percentages will be lower. So what I would actually do is take both of these, I will move it under the second paragraph, and then go to what's new. That'll be the third paragraph. They got the offer is live Tuesday through Saturday. I will probably put a date. This offer is only live Tuesday through Saturday. So I don't know if this is prior to the launch. So maybe they need to update this. Maybe it's prior to the launch, but I would put a date so people can really see it, and then start your free trial now. So overall, I mean, really good ad. Obviously, he's been successful, in the business industry, coaching, online business, digital product industry. But that's how I would update these ads and make the tweaks. And sometimes it's just a test, right? When you have some of these things or ads that you're already running and you make these suggestions and you make these tweaks, it's like, okay, let's make some of these tweaks and then let's test it against what you're currently doing. And that's what I do when we have our clients. We have an agency that's called Mass Attention Marketing, and we work with a lot of different coaches that are in our space. And I'm usually saying, okay, well, let's test. Okay, we can make these tweaks, and we test one at a time, but these tweaks can make a big difference. One tweak could literally get you 5, 10, 20, 30x more leads or better leads, right? Or both. So that makes a big difference. All right. So that concludes today's ad playbook. So hopefully you liked it. If you did, give this a like, share this with somebody that needs to get better with ads or get better with marketing, and use some of the psychology that you're learning. You can actually use this across all forms of marketing. Obviously, we have an ads agency and I work with coaches. So, we focus this particular series on the ad breakdowns. And if you like this, give a comment. Maybe it's something you didn't know. Maybe is another comment or something else that you realize or something else that you pointed out. Feel free to put it below and I respond to all comments. All right. So until next time, continue to make great ads, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Ads Playbook.